good morning, friends. It's Tracey and Violet and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. It's like 6:30. Boy, when I say I did not want to get up this morning, I did not want to friggin' get up this morning. I hit snooze and I hit snooze and I stretched and I yawned and I hit snooze again and all that stuff. But I got up. We went for a little walk, enough for them to take care of their business. My right foot's killing me today. I don't know what's up. But, yeah, I made my coffee. I had the kids' lunches packed except for the stuff I was going to put in their thermoses. I put the leftover breakfast sausages in Misha's because she loves them, and leftover chicken wings in Maze's in a napkin. But they have other stuff. They have the yogurt and cheese thing and stuff. So, they're all ready. I have my coffee here. I'm not going to have as much time to wake up as I usually do when I get up early, because I didn't get up as early as I should have. Oh, you guys switched. He has his duck. He's a duck hunter, don't you know? Anyways, I took out a bunch of stuff last night. I think 4 turkey breasts, 2 packs of chicken breasts, maybe 3. A pack of hamburger. I have a whack of ground pork to use up. What else? I forget now. Oh, I think 2 or 3 steaks. So we're going to be cooking today. We'll see. But I'm just going to try to enjoy my coffee. I didn't even wash my face yet. But, yeah, skip right to the good part.
It's so light out there.
I know. All right, we're going outside. Here's Misha. I have her skates on my shoulder. Maze is already out here. Ooh, all right. That was a frenzy. Hey, have a good day. I love you. Remember basketball after school, Maze. Misha, I'll be back to the elementary school up for 3:30. Yeah. Here comes the sun, little darling. Oh, yes, Violet and Boris are in the door. I don't know if you can tell, but there's fog rising up. See it halfway between the trees, like halfway up the trees? That's fog. Hey, doorknobs, it's just me. Gotta go wake up Mally and Messiah now. Shoosh. Turn up, my boy. Good morning, son. Where are you? Are you hiding? Messiah, did he run away? I don't see him. Where are you? Oh, he's up there. He's way up at the top. Good morning, buddy. I think he was asleep. I woke him up. Hi, bud. Yes, today is Wednesday. Why, what's Wednesday? Oh, I hope you had a good sleep, Turnip. So handsome. Alright guys, I went and woke the kids up. I brought up some folded towels and stuff to upstairs when I went up. But these are 4 turkey breasts that I took out last night. All 50% off. I'm going to take them out, rinse them, and we're going to get those in the oven. I'm just going to season them. Like I'll put butter under the skin. Maybe rub some bacon fat on it. I don't know. Some poultry seasoning. You know, some things. I'll probably use a turkey roaster so I can fit it all in and cover it. And yeah, we'll have some turkey meat and get that all cooked up. So let me get this rinsed and washed and in the pan. Alright guys, I cut up 4 onions. They weren't big ones, but I'm just putting them in the bottom. And now I'm going to rinse and get those all prepped. Yeah. Alright, there it is. It looks like a hot mess. I did put a little bacon grease under the skin, some onion, garlic, poultry, salt, and pepper. And lined with that, I am going to put a little broth in the bottom because there's not a whole lot of fat on this except for the bacon fat I put in here. And I don't want it to stick to the bottom. I know some juices will come off, but I'll just put a little bit and we'll keep an eye on it. I have the oven at 350 and we'll let it go for a couple hours. I've never cooked just turkey breast. I mean, it's the same basis, I would assume, just it wouldn't take as long as cooking a full put together turkey. So anyways, this is going in. All right, friends, I don't know what time it is. The kids are still here. It's 11 after 8, so we're doing pretty good. We got that turkey dealt with. I'm about to deal with some steak. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll show you. There's 50% off beef flank steak. It was regular $17.30. This one's still quite frozen. Beef flank steak, $15.84. 50% off though. And I'm going to cut them up in smaller pieces. And I have marinade. 2 bottles of Diana's marinade steak spice. Marinate for 20 minutes or longer. I got 2 of them. 50% off. So I'm going to use my onion knife. And cut out a couple. Oh no. Probably I'll fit it in here. And at least I can marinate it, use up that sauce in my pantry, and then I can fry it up later. Whatever. So I am just going to, this has already been scored, like, kind of, I don't know, maybe not. But this is still quite frozen. But it'll be easy to cut up, so that's all I care about. Yeah, like, see that? It's all, huh? That's kind of a big piece, but that'll work. Just cut it into chunks. This is more frozen than that one. But I say this, I feel like it's going to make me not want to do it. Maybe peel some potatoes and carrots and have either turkey or steak or something, you know, with whatever I'm cooking tonight. There we go. Want to open those 2 bottles? Yeah, it's the seasoning, the spices. Ooh. I'm going to use them both. I'm going to poke you in the eye. Goodness sakes. Being aggressive about it. Oh, I want to use my teeth.
Give it to me.
Well, I have the gloves on. It's hard. And I will just sit this in the fridge to marinate till whenever I'm ready to cook it. Excellent. Thank you. Are you stirring the other one up too? All right. There's spices like in the bottom. I took out a banana bread too last night. I didn't show that. It's not 50% off. It's just one I made. I had made like a big bunch of them at one point. So I took out a loaf. I think I have one more in there just so we can use it up. Thank you. Clug. Smells like steak spice. Imagine if it opened. Ooh, what a mess. So I'm probably just going to leave this on the counter for a little while so it'll defrost more, get softened, and that marinade might go in it. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. What time is it? 7:17?
It's 8:18 a.m.
Or 8:18. Okay, well, we'll be going outside here shortly, so I'll be back. Oh, all right, guys, we got a wheelbarrow full of wood. I'm outside with the big kids. Mally's directly behind you guys. Whoa! And I don't know whose big truck that is over there.
It's mine.
I think I hear it. Have a good day at school, children. I love you. Yes, I do. Sorry, suckers. Love ya. Oh. 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 There they go. Oh, Boris, he got off. All right. Well, the kids are gone. I'm gonna have a carbonated water. This is vanilla cherry vanilla. And I'm gonna peel some spuds and peel some carrots. And I have a fire going today. It's just like a low simmering fire. I'm just going to put it on the wood stove all day and hopefully they cook. If not, I'll put them on the other stove later this afternoon. But the turkey breast, there's 47 minutes left. I put it in for like an hour and 15 minutes and then I'll check it and see. I don't know. All right. Oh yeah, I do have a little knife here. Use up some of my spuds, use up my carrots. Why not have a full-blown turkey dinner or whatever tonight? So I'm just going to peel these up and we'll be good. I was just watching, just for a minute, news bloopers when their animals pop in. You know, when people work from home and their animals show up on screen. It's cute. Oh, yeah, it is Wednesday. I need to give Dad a call after to see if he can pick Misha and Maze up. Like Maze has basketball from 2:30 to 3:30, but then they have after school skating for any students from 2:30 to 3:30. So Misha brings her skates. She goes skating while Maze is playing basketball. And then she goes over to the school in time for pickup. I'll see if Dad can pick them up, bring them to his house. And then Maze, he's taking part in a community play. And they have their first rehearsal, like first meeting tonight, just at the elementary school at 5:30. So I'll go in around, probably around 4:30. I need to stop and get a friggin' stapler from the dollar store. Maze is making those fancy snowflake things he came home with the other day, but he needs a stapler for piecing it all together. And I meant to get that yesterday, I forgot. I want to get some sandwich meat, some buns I could use for open face steak and cheese or roast beef and cheese sandwiches done in the oven, maybe for tomorrow. What else do I need? I'm only going in for what I need, nothing extra. What else was it? I don't know. There's something else, but nothing big. So I'll do all that stuff on my way in. Have a little visit with Dad, a cup of tea, and bring him to his thing. I don't think he has to stay through the whole meeting because they're doing Wizard of Oz, which is really cool. And the student support worker at the school asked if Maze wanted to take part. Like they're looking, I'm assuming it's for a munchkin, like he'll just have like a little part in it, but I think that's really exciting and he wants to do it. Yeah, it'll be cool. And I think the play will be done in the spring sometime, beginning of spring. Up in a neighboring town, like at a theater. And I'm just like, wow, that's quite something to be part of something like that. And yeah, so I think he'd be a perfect little munchkin. I don't know what else he'd be in Wizard of Oz. I don't think he could be, I mean, he has the heart to be the Tin Man, even though the Tin Man doesn't have a heart, but, or the lion or the scarecrow, but he's just so little. I'm assuming he's going to be a munchkin. I wonder if he'll actually have a real dog for Toto, or maybe he'll be the dog. That would be cool. So, yeah, I don't know how often those practices will be, if it's like once a week. It's kind of inconvenient that it's in the evening. I wish it was on the weekend. That would be a bit easier, but whatever. The first practice was supposed to be on the weekend, last weekend, but there was the ice storm, like freezing rain, so they canceled it. So hard to say. Oh, my nose. Yes, you guys, I'll give you your breakfast in a minute. It's almost 9 o'clock, not quite. I'll give them their breakfast after I'm done this. He's just eating a little bit of kibble that was left in Violet's bowl from last night. I don't leave food out all the time, but if they don't finish it, there's often a little bit of stuff left. Violet doesn't eat nearly as much as Forrest does. But he's a big boy, and he's a growing boy, so. Forrest is very food motivated for things. Like, you can get him to do stuff for food. Violet's neither here nor there about food. She'll eat, but, you know. She's more affection. She likes the pets and praise and stuff. Boris, what are you doing? Yeah. So, anyways, in regards to the kids, I'll have to call Dad, and he doesn't mind picking them up when my husband's away from basketball. And he usually drives them out, but he can just keep them at his house for a little bit, and I'll come in and handle the rest. It's just if he couldn't, which is fine, I'd have to go in for 3:30, come back out, and then go back in for 5:30, which isn't the biggest deal. It's just, we're about 15 minutes from town, not far. It's just 15 in, 15 back, 15 in, 15 back, and it's just time and gas. So my plan when I get paid this month is to budget. I don't go and just buy, spend all my money or anything. Is to pay the necessities. I'm going to fill up my car because I don't drive my car a whole lot, just specifically for like outing, like hockey and basketball and appointments, if we have appointments. Like, I used to go in every day, but if I can avoid that and make one full tank of gas last for a week or two, that'd be good. Now, if I had the truck, if I was still running the truck, I'm not filling that sucker up. That'd be super expensive, but yeah. I'm still using the food that I have in my house. I'm trying to use up things in my pantry, like sauces and stuff I collect. I realize I'm going to have to buy fresh fruits and veggies, bread or cheese or eggs, because I can't stockpile those because, you know, they're perishable. But use the stuff in my freezers, and I'm building my stockpile, and I need to get a folder or a notepad or something to keep track of the freezer meals I have. I plan on doing that anyways, I just haven't done it yet, so I don't lose track of what I have in my freezers. And yeah, Boris, hey, there's a recycle bag over there. Yeah, I just want to be more organized. Mally mentioned, she was like, do you want to make more of those chocolate chip muffins? There's still a few left. She was like, for the freezer? I'm like, yeah, you can, but just wait until I'm done with all my freezer cooking so we have space. That one freezer that I cleared out, my smallest one, there's like half a freezer free. Whereas before it was chock-a-block to the top. And yeah, I'm working on my big freezer that's upstairs. There is some stuff in there. There's fish, not a whole lot, but some seafood. I'm not going to cook. I'm allergic. There's 2 turkeys in there. And I think there's turkey bones in there, like from turkey meals past, that I would make bone broth with. So I think I have that in there. But to use up that, I know last night when I took stuff out, I seen another big pack of those breakfast sausages from Costco. I know I cooked a pack of that up last week and divided it in 2. We had some, you know, this week for breakfast, another little freezer bag I put in that little freezer for breakfast for supper sometime next month. Right. That's probably enough potatoes, maybe one more. But when I get my freezers dealt with, I used to make, Boris, leave these guys alone. I used to make a bunch of waffles and freeze those. Blueberry muffins, I used to make those and freeze them. So I want to get back on that bandwagon, and if I can get my freezers, maybe not full of freezer meals, but mainly freezer meals, and then any fresh meat that I bring home, I could freeze some, but use it. All right, that's, I could just keep peeling and peeling and peeling. Okay, I have another pot here for the carrots, which is just right here. I'll just put that there for now. So I'm starting to get a handle or an idea of what I plan to do. I still never came out with that video of what I was hoping to accomplish this year. Maybe it'll be a February video. I don't know. I just haven't had time to sit down. I actually made a list of things, but they're not great big aspirations, but one of them is doing what I'm doing right now. Get rid of my freezers, stock full of food, and use it. So that's good. Boris, he's nibbling on this chair. But yeah, and then tomorrow's Thursday. Maze has hockey. And he was supposed to have a game this weekend, but it got canceled. So they're supposed to let us know whether they still have the ice for Saturday morning for a regular practice. And if not, then they don't. Whatever. So, yeah, Maze has that hockey tournament up in the city next month. And I'm kind of planning that out. I got a lot of it. I have a hotel booked, and it has like a pool and a water slide. That's his birthday weekend too. It's the 19th is his birthday. So I'm making this weekend an extra special. I got them tickets to a Mooseheads game. That's like the provincial hockey team. You know, like every province has a hockey team. So it's like a professional hockey game. It's not NHL, but it's a professional hockey game. I got us tickets for that Friday. And all four of us, Misha and Maze and me and my husband. Mally's going to go with her auntie that weekend. And Maziah's going to go with a friend for that weekend. Then I just don't know when his games are. I looked up roller rink, and I seen one of you guys mention there is a roller rink up there. I looked it up. It's in Spryfield, which is just like in the HRM. It's all in that area. I want to take them there, which would be so cool because I see videos of people, you know, at roller rinks, and they play cool music, and some people can roller skate and dance all at the same time. It looks so awesome. I think that would be a great experience to go to an actual roller rink. I think they just opened this past fall, so they don't have a big stockpile of roller skates. But I'm going to call them before we go, like before I even leave here. And they might bring their roller skates. Maze will want to bring his rollerblades. I wonder if that would be okay. But if not, you know, he does have roller skates. He just really likes his rollerblades now. But that's another activity. They have one of those indoor trampoline places that jump around. You got to make an appointment, but I haven't made an appointment like for a time slot because I don't know when his games are. They're guaranteed 3 games, Saturday and Sunday. So I don't want to overbook the weekend. And, you know, whatever. But there's like cosmic bowling and cosmic like mini putt golf. There's movie theaters up there. There's lots of stuff. But, so we're going to make it a good time. Make it extra special. And, yeah, that'll be good. Violet and Boris are going to go to that same place they went when I went out west. And it's an awesome place. They really had a good time there. I might bring them there for a day sometime before we leave so they remember, because that was last late spring or early summer I went, so they haven't been there in a long time, but it's like on a farm place, and these 2 people are wonderful, beautiful people. They're absolutely dog people, and it's not like a kennel when you think of a concrete kennel and cage fence. It's not. It's on a farm, and where they stay, it's like in a, it's not a barn, but like a shed, like a, nice looking shed, and well ventilated, heated, like for winter, and they have a huge field for them to run around in, fenced in, and they actually take them on walks. They live on the seaside, so they take them for walks. Now these guys would probably be on leashes because I don't know, down to the beach. They'll probably come back filthy as all get out, but I'll just stop to Pet Value on the way home after they get picked up and give them a bath. It's easier there because the bathtubs are raised. I think it's like $10, $15 a bath. They have the shampoo. They have the hair dryer. I'm doing this whole bag. It's probably more carrots than I need, but they'll eat them up in the next couple days. So they'll have a little, I tell the kids they're going to go to camp because, you know, whatever. My sister-in-law's dog, so it's actually Boris's little sister. They have the same father, I think. Goes there, and maybe she'll be there when they're there. I don't know, but yeah. So I got all that organized, and it'll be nice to get away. When I booked a hotel, I was gonna order or like do an Airbnb, which is a little cheaper probably, but since it's, you know, we don't do this very often at all. I haven't done something like this since Marquise was a teenager, and he played baseball, and they would do baseball tournaments. So it's been a long time, and it's nice to make it fun. So I booked a hotel that I knew had a pool, And it's very family friendly. And they have a game room and a water slide. And Misha and Maze have never been in a hotel. Messiah and Mally have done that lots of times. Misha was, I think, when she was a baby, but Maze, she wouldn't remember, and Maze has never. So it's a big deal just to go to a hotel. And the tournament, it's not a regular tournament. I think it's in memory of somebody that was really involved in the provincial hockey. I think it's a lady. I should know. I'll put it down below. It's like it's in honor of somebody, that lifelong supporter of hockey. I'm just going to put this in the bag. So it's not a usual tournament, but I think everywhere's in the province was invited to take part if they wanted to take part or something. So it's probably going to be a big deal. It's probably a really nice rink. And just the energy there of young people, boys and girls. It's going to be a marvelous thing. It's going to feed the soul to do something like that. And it's going to be memorable. They're old enough now to remember stuff like this. And I just want it. I hope the weather's good. That's the thing, that it's unpredictable. We can't control the weather. And I hope it's not a terrible storm. It's in February after all. So I can go to the compost after. Oh, now I need to cut up those. I was going to say now I'll rinse them and just set them on the stove. Now I still got some work to do here. I rinsed that meat knife. I rinsed it, so. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, I'll just tell you about some of the goals I can think of what I was going to do. One of the other things I wanted to do is finally work on my attic again. That was one of them. Try to get back to the healthy lifestyle. I'm trying. I am trying. I mean, I just have to commit to it. It's all a mind thing. It's not anything else. It's just a mind thing. I would like to go out to Red Deer and visit again sometime. I don't know whether it'll be this year or not. We'll see. I want to embrace the lake life this summer at our patch. And actually get camping if possible, if we can get the rest of the road put in. Okay. What's another thing? I don't know. I have a bunch of little things. Oh, there's a couple of little nicks and bumps in the walls of the piano room. Not big ones, but just to, well, not holes, but like the paint's chipped off. I'd like to do that before it just gets away. I have leftover paint. I just need to sit down and do it. One of those things you can put off because it's not an emergency. I want to pay off some debt. It's not like we're swimming in it or anything, but this fall, you know, a lot of things cost money, and I want to pay off some stuff. And budget more. I don't think I'll get down to those cash envelopes. Like, it's nothing major or anything, but just only get what I need. I don't need to do that or get what I can. I don't want to get overwhelmed with 3 freezer fulls. I don't need to do that. Because look at all the food that I've taken out the past 2 or 3 days. We're not hurting for food, and I want to try to be a better neighbor or community member, volunteer a little bit, like I do meals and stuff, or make friends with somebody that needs a friend. So yeah, things like that. Nothing outrageous. Oh, I wanted to read at least 50 books this year, at least. And I go through reading phases where I read a whole bunch. I can read like 10 books in a month, which I know some people can read way more than that. But I have a lot on my plate sometimes. But if I can read 50 books this year, I'll be good. Because I have books that I need to read. And I want to read because I want to read them, not because I feel like they're just sitting there going to waste. They're not going to waste. Books don't expire. And I have a lifetime to read them, but don't buy any more books. That was another thing. Don't buy any more books until you read at least 50 books, and that's what I'm doing. A lot of my books are already read, like I've read them. I still have them, and I don't want to get rid of them. But there's a lot of books that I haven't read, and I want to read them. I just need to budget out some time to do it. I mean, right now, this week, I'm not reading anything. But, you know, get back with the love of reading. And I do love to read. Even an audiobook, you know. So, that's what I want. I find I have a hard time sitting down to watch movies. I say that, and this month I watched all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbits and all that stuff, but that's like a tradition I do. And I binge them, and I love them. But I know in the fall, I have those Hannibal DVDs, like the whole seasons of them. I haven't finished those. I'd like to finish those. I really liked what I saw. And stuff. And I'm really excited. This spring, my sister is moving home, which is exciting. She's not moving right here, but closer than she was before. And I'm super, super, super excited. I got that news at Christmas time. I said, this is the best Christmas present I could have asked for. So that really is the highlight. It's just been years since we've been able to be, that sounds weird, to be able to be sisters. No, we're always sisters, but we're going to be able to spend more time. And she has Maya and Riggs, 2 dogs, and I have 2 dogs. And she's very much a hiker and an outdoor person, much more than I am. So I'm not going to be able to do what she does, but we could go on some expeditions together. I just am not physically capable of doing what she does. But Violet and Boris can get to know Maya and Riggs. Violet met Maya before. She has Cocker Spaniels? No. Springer Spaniels, I think. I think that's what they are. Anyways. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of carrots, but I can use this up. I'm not shook about it at all. Just to use up this bag of carrots before they go bad. I want to visit family more too, like my aunts and uncles. They don't live that far from me, but I haven't been to their actual house since last summer. And I talk to them, but I just don't see them very often. I need to remedy that because why not? They're my family and I love them. And they're not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be here forever. And yeah. Their kids are up and grown and part of their lives, but we just, like, my cousins all live scattered all over the place, but see family when I can see family, not just at weddings or funerals. Actually, there hasn't been a wedding in our family in a long time, but the occasional funeral, and that's, although great to see them, then that shouldn't be the only time you see your family. Just my 2 cents, and I'm guilty of it. You know. So that's another goal. See my family more. Even if it's just occasionally. I don't want to just bump into them at a store. That's a lovely surprise, but I want to sit down and have a cup of tea with them. Oh. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So this will be, if there's leftover of this, we can have stuff for tomorrow. I do want to try to make those open face sandwiches tomorrow though, or make some wraps and grill them. Either or. I haven't decided yet. I think I'll make a plate up for Saritha and maybe her friend Walter, because I really want to meet him sooner rather than later. I talked about Walter the other day, if you've seen that video. It's an old fellow that lives up the road. I've never met him, but he lives by himself and doesn't have kids around and stuff. I would like to just pop by, bring him a meal, and just even if it's a half-hour visit, just to know that somebody wants to visit with them. That can really make somebody happy sometimes. Or aggravate somebody, but at least it's something. It's better than nothing. Alright, last but not least. There. Now I'm going to rinse these vegetables and put some fresh water in them. And tog up the fire, put these pots on the stove, and by that time, and give these guys breakfast. Wipe my table off, and it might be time to check the turkey breasts after that. And we'll see. I don't know. It's just that, and I could have turkey, potatoes, carrots, and do it up that way. Make a little gravy with the drippings. It's not going to be like I'm not making dressing or anything like that. I think I have 1 can of cranberry sauce, so I could do that. But yeah. Alright, I will be back. Alright, now I took out some chicken breast yesterday. This has a bone in, but no skin. This is boneless, skinless. I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to rinse it first, and then we're going to cut it up and fry it up and make something with it. Alright guys, I'll probably fast pace this because I think I yammered on a lot with the veggies, so I'm just going to, I rinsed the chicken. I'm going to try to cut out the bone for the breasts that have a bone in it and cut it up. Mally asked if I could make some chicken Alfredo to have. Oh, turn Jim more this way. Is that alright? I don't know. It's going to have to do to make some chicken Alfredo to eat, like instead of freezer meal. I said yeah, because when I made some the other day for freezer meals, I found 2 more jars of the Alfredo sauce, so I'll just do that now. Whether I use all this chicken for that, I don't know, but we're going to see. And Rose is right there. You just had your breakfast, so back off. Just trying to cut under the bone. So let's boogie. well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I cut up that chicken. I had 2 more in the sink. I forgot. I think they were chicken thighs, though. I thought they were, turkey thighs. I thought they were chicken breasts, but, yeah, anyways, I just cut that up and put that in here, too. I put some bacon fat there, some diced onions. I'll put onion, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I'm going to do the spinach in the microwave and add that to it, and then we're going to add the mushroom soup and the Alfredo stuff. So I'll show you that. You've seen me do this the other day, but it's just, I'm going to do it up quick. Alright, so the chicken's cooked. I added 3 cans of cream of mushroom, 2 jars of Alfredo sauce, and a tub of sour cream. And to clean out the jars, I put like half a jar of whole milk and shook it up, and then poured it into the other jar and shook it up, and then dumped it in. So I just have this up between 6 and 7. I'm going to warm it up. And I don't know if I have pasta here, but when I go into town today, I can pick up some and then whip it up. And yeah, that chicken's dealt with. Alright, that chicken sauce stuff is all warmed up. I just pulled it to the side because I can't do anything with it right now. I'm going to scramble up this. I was thinking about making meatloaf, but Mally asked if we could make chili. So I'll just scramble it all up and make 2 chilies. But when I go into town, I got to get some chili supplies. But at least the meat will be fried up. I'll strain whatever fat's off of it. And we'll have a chili for the freezer. And I'll make some individual chilies for friends. And yeah, just use it up. Alright, I'm just going to scramble it up. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and some frozen diced onions. Oh, and there is the chicken sauce. There's the hamburger. I'm just going to let this cool until I get the pasta I need, and then we'll whip that up later this evening. Alright, that hamburger's done. It's sitting in a strainer now, like just to drain out the fat. So just going to leave it in there for now. I have 1 pack of pork steaks, sirloin chop, boneless. I'm going to fry that up in the pan that the hamburger was in. And just salt and pepper, just do it up. And I might do like that with potatoes and carrots and give that away, maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see. There. This won't take very long at all. I just put some bacon in there, just a pinch of salt, and some pepper. Alright guys, here's those turkey breasts I had in the oven this morning. I let them rest in the oven for about a half hour with it off, just as the oven started to cool down. It's still warm, but I cut one open just to make sure that it's cooked. It seems to be cooked. I'll take them out. I'll make a gravy with the drippings, and yeah, we'll have some turkey meat. I'll probably debone it and bag it up. Or we'll have this for supper with potatoes and carrots and gravy and a little tiny bit of cranberry sauce. If I have that can, I think I do. And the rest we'll make something with sandwiches or something. Not today, but I'll just put it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag and we're good. But that got a nice big chunk of meat out of my freezer. Alright, I just took them out of there. I will take some of these onions out. I just put wood in the fire and got a load of laundry going. And I'm about to get the dishwasher going. I got to let these cool down a bit before I try to handle them now. But at least they're cooked. Oh, and here are those pork steak things that I did up. And they're still quite hot. But I'll probably cut the big ones like in half. And I could do up one for Sarita, one for Walter. I don't think I'll do one for Dad. He cooks pork and all that stuff. But just to use up some. I just know we have so much food cooked now. We won't end up getting around to eating it. So I'd rather give it to somebody that will. And it's homemade food. That with some potatoes. I probably should have peeled more potatoes now that I think of it. But oh well. Anyways, I just set those out. I'm going to strain this and get a pot on the stove so I can make some gravy now and just get that done and over with. Alright, that's that turkey broth. I made a flour water slurry. I'm going to add it in and whisk it up and it should thicken up right away. Alright, there it is. I keep stirring it constantly so it cooks off that flour taste. I see a couple lumps. I can scoop those out. But yeah, it only takes I don't know, less than 5 minutes. But you just need to make sure you keep stirring it or it's going to scorch and then ruin the whole darn thing. Alright, it's 12:14. I told you I put more wood in the fire. Those pots are just about up to bubbling, which is good. I just called Dad. He can pick the kids up at 3:30, and I said I'll be in like around 5 o'clock. He's like, yeah, no problem. I can give the kids something to eat. I said, I can bring supper in. It's not a big deal. I asked him if he wanted any of that pork. He's like, no, that's all right. Yeah, that wash it's going to do the rinse cycle now. When I was looking through my freezer, I have a package of beef heart. I don't think I'll cook that today, but I want to take it out tonight and maybe do that up for Violet and Boris. I've never cooked beef heart. I'm assuming it's tough. So I don't know. I'm going to look up how to cook it. I mean, I could fry it up. I could boil it. And I wouldn't give them a whole big chunk of it, but I could use that in the next couple of days as a little treat. Yeah. Well, eating organs is really good for you. I just have a hard time doing it myself. But I know Violet and Boris will not mind eating it for sure. But yeah, again, another 50% off special. But yeah, anyways, I'm starting to slow down a bit. Like I'm just thinking, do I have anything else to cook? I have a couple of little ham steaks already fully cooked. I'm thinking I might pick stuff up for a corn chowder. But I can't freeze corn chowder, or at least I don't think. I don't want to try, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And I have a package of all beef hot dogs, 50% off. Still vacuum sealed and stuff. But I want to work with this turkey and the pork and the hamburger this evening. Yeah, I think when I go into town, I'm going to get some kidney beans, some corn. I'll probably get an extra bunch. So when I do up plates, I would like to deliver them tomorrow. I mean, today would be ideal, but tomorrow will be okay too. I'll get some extra corn and peas and stuff. So when I do a plate for Saritha and for Walter, it can all be. And I'm going to slice up some of this banana bread and they can have that too. So that's good. That's not a whole mountain of pork. That would make a couple meals, maybe 2 meals each, because they don't, well, I don't know Walter, but I know Saritha doesn't eat big meals. So when I make those turkey plates or meals that I go over, she usually gets 2 or 3 meals out of it. So I don't need to load up a plate, but I don't want like pork and potatoes and carrots, turkey, potatoes and carrots. You know, I want to switch it up a little bit. So that's my plan. Boris, no. Anyways, I'll be back. Oh, I just sent Saritha a message too. I'm like, hey, pretty lady, I'm over here cooking up a storm. Gonna make some freezer meals, and I was just checking if you or Walter might like to have some. I can bring them over tomorrow because I need to go to town to pick up a few things to finish them up. But do you know if he has any food allergies or requirements? I just want to be safe. So I'm just going to wait for her to get back. I should have asked her this morning. Maybe he can't have salt. I purposely didn't add very much salt to that pork. It was really just a pinch because I know some people can't have salt, like blood pressure and all that stuff. Everybody needs a little bit of salt in their life, but, you know, yeah, just in case. He might be allergic to pork. I have no idea. Or she might know either, but yeah, she can check with him. And I was thinking today would be perfect because I'm going to town solo myself, but it's just I don't have all the stuff that I want to do. So tomorrow I could do that, and I will bring pork and carrots and potato meal, the Alfredo stuff, maybe some chili, and banana bread and turkey, maybe? I don't know. It seems like a lot. And for Walter, I was thinking about giving him some cabbage rolls, because you know how I made those circle pans, like little pie pans? I'd bring one of those. It's frozen solid, but he could put it in his freezer or defrost it. But I don't know if that's being overwhelming. I don't know. I just want it up and out in somebody else's freezer because I can do it, and that way they have it for a rainy day. They could even freeze the pork and potatoes and carrots or chili or whatever. But when I'm in town today, I want to get some. I have those, like, they're medium size. They're like a small pie pan, but I want to get the smaller ones because I might make pot pies. I have the, well, it's right there. This thing is vegetables and like gravy mixture, and I have a whole container of it, so I'd make a whole bunch of those little ones like Mally made, like those little pie pans. I think those are perfect for an individual. I could do that too, and I still got ground pork to work with. I'll probably do that tonight. Mally said she doesn't feel like making dumplings, but I'm not going to make her do it, but I'll ask her how to do it, and it'll probably sucker her into showing me. I know I can look up a recipe in a video, but I really enjoy cooking with her because, I don't know, we're just a good team, She is very much like aesthetic cooker. She likes how it looks and presented, and I like that too. I'm just usually not as finicky about it as her, and yeah, she's just funny. She's just a natural. But anyways, yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from Saritha, and yeah, waiting for that turkey to cool down a bit, and I'll just debone that. I just wanted to show you the potatoes and the carrots. They're slowly boiling. I'm going to poke them with a knife. They might, even though they're not boiling, they might be partially cooked already. Actually, they were all done, so I just strained those. I'm going to put a blob of butter on them, put a cover on it, let it melt down in, and then mash them up. Okay. Whew, the dogs are just barking, well, besides my feet, but people were walking by on the road. I'm having another carbonated water. This is my third today. Whew. Oh, and I gotta go rotate that laundry. And put in another one. Natalie brought down her hamper this morning, so yeah. These are probably still warm, the chicken breast, but that's alright. This is the compost frying pan. It has that hamburger grease in it and those onions. Oh, so I'm not even going to try to save these bones. This is just a whole lot of white meat. I'm not going to shred it, but just break it up into chunks. Certainly is shreddable though, boy. I want to make sure I get out the bones. All those little bones. And yeah, the gravy is right there. I'll probably put that in something a little smaller, but the dishwasher's going. I got another load to go right away. The frying pans and stuff. But, well, this is good. I mean, a package of those chicken breasts would be perfect for 1 or 2 people if you didn't want to cook a whole turkey. And if you like white meat. And it would be much more affordable, especially these days. I just got them. I have never cooked just straight up chicken or turkey breast before, but I mean, pretty much the same concept. You just don't do it as long or in such great detail. Make sure there's no more little bones in there. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 little ones left, but I'm trying. All right. Ooh, look at that. Just look at it. Get those little ribs. Break it up. Saving the skin too, just because. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little tray of meat, honestly. I don't want to shred it. I'm just looking for any bits. Does it smell good, kids? It's a little jelly piece. All right. Oh, Saritha got back to me too. No known food allergies, and he would love that. Groceries are too expensive to do this sort of thing, but you're a treasure or something like that, she wrote. I'm like, well, thank you, but I didn't go out and buy this stuff recently. It's been in my freezer, so it's all good. I wouldn't do it if I couldn't do it, but I can do it, so I'm gonna do it. Why not? I'm just glad I have somebody to give it to. Boris, or I'd have to refreeze this, or the pork, or the steak I haven't cooked yet. You know, you can only eat so much food. It's a big jumble of little bones. Yeah, what was that? That was the last of it. I'm sorry, Boris, I can't give you this. I had onions in it and stuff, and I don't dare give it to you. But you're gonna have a nice juicy beef heart tomorrow. At least part of it. Alright, that's a whole pan of meat. And it's quite moist too because of the broth that it was kind of soaking in. So it's not all dried out. I'm going to cover this with foil because I don't want it to dry out just sitting here in a warm kitchen. But yeah, that's a whole tray of meat. Excellent. Turkey, potatoes, carrots, gravy, cranberry sauce for supper tonight. Not too shabby. Alright, 12:55. Whipped up the potatoes. I put a splash of milk, salt and pepper, butter, a pinch of sugar, some salt, butter, and I don't mash this up like I do potatoes, but I do break it up a little bit with Betty or Bob. Bob helped me with the hamburger, Betty helped me with the carrots, and yeah, excellent, excellent. Alright, it's almost 2:30 or so, but the little kids aren't coming home on the bus, so I thought I'd do up a couple of these pork dishes, one for Saritha, one for Walter, 3 potato balls, a scoop and a half of carrots, and one little bit of pork. That's what's left, so if the kids want to eat that, that's fine. But yeah, and I have these containers. I put them on like that. I can write on the top. And yeah, so that's one down. All right, I'm getting a little rambunctious in regards to I want to get some stuff done. So here's another dish for Saritha and Walter. Potatoes, carrots, turkey. And there'll be room for some corn and peas here. And I can't find that can of cranberry sauce, so the kids might have ate it. But I did find 2 cans of dark red kidney beans for that chili. And I'll just get some cranberry sauce when I go to town. But I bought these little containers at the dollar store the other day. They're disposable. I know, it's wasteful, but it'll come in handy for something like this. Now I put gravy in one. It's not a whole lot of gravy, but it will loosen up and do the trick. So I have a gravy for Saritha, gravy for Walter, cranberry, and then I will put the cover on this, just like that. Spuds, pork, spuds, carrots, January 18th, 23. And that's 2 meals. So I'll do a chili one and an Alfredo one, and then that should be good. That should be good. 4 meals each for the freezers, and yeah. I think that's enough for now. All right, I'm just on a roll, I guess. I did a plate for Zaya and for Mally for when they get home. They just need to nuke it in the microwave, and that'll be good. I'm not going to do a plate for Mally or Misha and Maze, because they're going to eat at Dad's house. But they can have some of this stuff when they get home if they want. I'm just going to pack up the carrots and the potatoes in a container so I can get the pots washed now. I packed that potato and carrot away. I took the turkey out of this pan. I'm going to reuse this pan when I make the Alfredo. And just put the turkey in a bag, which will go in the fridge. Oh, all right, it's 3:19. I just brought some compost out. I'm going to wait outside. I thought I'd bring these guys out for a little early, and we'll wait for the big kids to get home. Oh, it is beautiful out. Like, it's really not that cold or anything. I don't even have a jacket on right now. I have my hat and boots on. But I just thought I'll fill that up, and then we'll come sit outside for a little bit. Oh, and before I made those little trays up, or, like the plates up for those fellers, I went upstairs and I edited yesterday's video. So, that's done. I'll have to click it to upload after it's done doing its dance. And, yeah, that's good. That's good. So, I just need to I just can't seem to get all caught up, like, day of. But I'm trying, guys. At least they're getting up. That's all I can say. All right. I am going to get another carbonated water and go sit outside. All right. I put this on like it's not that cold, but if I'm sitting out here any length of time, I might get a little chilled. But, yeah, I put that gravy in a container. I dumped that hamburger into Harriet, my big pot Harriet. And, yeah, I don't even have to put a bag down on this chair. I just can't lean all the way back because it's a little wet back there. Oh, what a good way to just end off the afternoon. Now, Maze's thing starts at 5:30. I'll leave here around 4:30, go in and take care of some errands. I'm going to make a list before I go. And then I'll go to Dad's. Maybe have a cup of tea then, or I don't know, like when I bring Maze to the thing, if I'm supposed to stay there. I kind of want to stay there, but, I just want to see what it's all about and stuff. And I can't imagine him staying for the whole practice, because if it's just a little blip that they're doing. Since this is the first meeting, they're probably just going to talk and get to know one another, maybe? I don't know. I haven't the foggiest. Look at these spools. Just look at them. Thank God it isn't really muddy out. They're getting dirty, but not muddy. Dry leaves and stuff on them. You're hog-tied in the back there, Boris. Heaven's sakes. I have to go untangle them. Oh, I just untangled his feet, and yes, my bum is wet. It looked like it was dry, but it tricked me. Oh, their bus comes down this way when they come home. Let's see if they notice. Boris, big baby. Who's that? I think they're the last two on the bus. I only see them two. How was school? Watch out. I know.
How did he get off?
I don't know. The clip must have slipped or something because the line didn't break. Alright guys, I made it to Superstore. Oh, here comes the car. Yeah, anyways, hopefully I don't forget anything, but it's about 4:30. I'll stop here quick, go to Papa's house. Then I want to stop to the dollar store. I should check to see what time that closes. I need to get a stapler for Maze. I keep telling them I'm going to get him one, and I keep forgetting, so I got to remember that. Oh, put my keys in my pocket. Gotta wipe your handle if they have these things here. Better safe than sorry. Alright, Tracey, don't get diverted. I will check the hodgepodges, that's all. I think somebody must have just put that there. Oh, look at the little cupcakes and stuff. Oh. It's harder to film this time of day because there's more people. Alright, I got the stapler. We're at Papa's. Still light out. Let's see how the kids made out. Hello? Anybody home?
Anybody home?
Yeah. How'd you make out? That's good.
Of course, you have it.
Oh my god, that was almost $300 friggin'. I missed the days when prescriptions were $3. Where did I park? Right there. Oh, I went to Sobeys to get prescriptions, by the way. And, but I got a giant bag full. I'm ready. Now we're gonna go to Maze's acting class. All right, I'm coming. I can't go as fast as you guys. My feet are killing me. Did he run down there?
Maze, go down.
Speed walk.
Maze, oh gosh, it is.
Okay, it's all right. Say bye to that little boy. All right, this wasn't very long. The adults are staying, but yeah, go use the washroom quick. Maze. We just need to wait for Misha. Turkey, potatoes, carrots. I'm not buying stuff on the way home. We have a ton of food at home. Breakfast for supper last night. There's some hash browns left. Bacon.
Yes, I have bacon. I like the girl.
The rink's busy. It must be hockey.
I like the girl with the witch.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have stayed to watch the adults, but it's the first night, and we'll stay another time. I don't know if it's going to be on this night, every week. Kind of hope not, but we'll see. Buckle up, buttercups. Maze, you got it on the wrong side. Oh, jeez. Ooh. All right, guys. It's 20 after 7. I got home and started making that chili right away. I haven't even unloaded the groceries I got. I'll show you what I added to the chili because it's all in the pot except for the chili seasoning mix. So, I took the hamburger out of the porch, put it on the stove. I added 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them are spicy chili. 2 of them are normal. These are just, I didn't know if I needed them. I did a can of diced tomatoes, 3 cans of red kidney beans, 2 cans of corn, and, oh no, I did 5 things of sauce. So I'm going to rinse these out and throw them in the recycle, and I'm waiting till that, well, I'll show you. She's full, so I'm trying to warm up this pot before I add the seasoning mix. Alright friends, it's 7:55. Look at that. I dumped all the chili out of Harriet so I could wash her, and she's over there on the stove top with water. I'm waiting to come up to boil for the noodles for the Alfredo. Oh, I'm tired and my feet are in agony. I am done after this. I am done. I'm not going to do that steak tonight. It's just going to stay in the fridge. But there, I dumped it in this giant bowl and it's right to the tippy top. I have 2 little containers there for Saritha and Walter. The rest I'm going to put in 2 big Ziploc bags for the freezer. But I need to wait for it to cool. Okay, so what I got at the superstore. I originally got the Old El Paso chili mixes. They were 3 for $4.98, and then I went to the Hodgepodge Island, and they had a bunch of Clubhouse ones. I don't know if we've ever had it, but I said, frig it, I'm not. So these were like $1 each or something like that, so cheaper. I think I got 7 of them. I put 2 in this chili. The rest will go in my pantry. Yeah. I got some chicken sandwich meat for subs. I put those other buns back and got some brioche ones. Okay, thank you. 50% off. yeah, for the open face roast beef cheese sandwiches I plan on making tomorrow. I got some red kidney beans. I used one, I actually got 4 cans, but I used one of the ones I got from the store tonight with the other 2 that I had in my pantry. I got 4 cans of Green Giant green beans. They were on sale for $1.49. The no names were $1.69. All Green Giant stuff was cheaper, $1.49. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the ones I put in the chili, corns, and 4 things of peas. Again, $1.49 each. I got a no-name thing of margarine because the other boxes were 11 something. The Parquet was on sale, but I need to get a rain check for it. Oh, and I got these. They had a whole friggin' shopping trolley full, but I grabbed these. I can give these to the kids like as a treat. I'm gonna hide them. The kids are out there. Misha was doing yoga. Maze was playing golf. And now they're fighting. Great, just great. Alright, that water's almost up to snuff, but I just finished loading Saritha and Walter's turkey dinner. I forgot to get a can of cranberry sauce, so I'm just gonna forget about that, but I'll put the covers on it, label it, and they got those little things of gravy to go along with it, and it'll be dropped off tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm dying, guys, I'm dying, but I'm getting this done. It's still too hot to pack up, but I did take out 2 containers for Saritha and Walter. Hopefully I have enough noodles for the amount of sauce or vice versa. But I'm actually warming that up on the wood stove. I mean, just to loosen it up a bit. But I'm going to bring that over and try to get it mixed together. All right, we're done. Almost. I'm going to sprinkle a little cheese. I don't have any more, just mozza, so I'm going to throw some of that on top. Oh, this is still extremely hot. I might have a shower. It's going to be a struggle, honestly. I'm that uncomfortable, but I need to have a shower. It's been a busy day, and yeah, after my shower I can actually put this stuff away, hopefully. But I'm just wanted you to see it before the cheese goes on top of it. And yeah, that's good. All right, friends. I had a shower, and I'm hopped up on my medication. So I put 1 Alfredo in the oven just to melt that cheese on top because we'll have it tomorrow. Oh, just a minute. And the other one I'm going to put in the freezer. I wasn't expecting to have some for the freezer, but I do. So then I'm going to deal with the chili. So let me put this away. Look at these little apple tarts Mally made when I went to town to get the kids. Aren't they pretty? Whew. Well, good morning, guys. It's the next morning. It's about 5:30. I couldn't finish that video last night. I'm going to finish it here shortly, but that big bowl of chili that I did, it was still so hot for so long. I just put one of those big frying pan covers on it so it covers the bowl and set it out in the porch. And I'm going to do that this morning before I even get the kids up. I'm just going to put it in giant Ziploc bags. I'll leave a little out for if anybody wants any today, but we have that Alfredo. We still have a little bit of breakfast stuff left, and I want to make those steak and cheese things, but yeah, my body's in rough shape. I think today I'm going to take a little bit of an easier day, but I'll just do that in the next video. I just need to let my limbs rest. It's my physical body, not, my mental state. It's like my physical legs and feet. Like, that's where my main trouble is. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Terrible, just terrible, just terrible. I might not act like I'm uncomfortable, but I very much am. Boris is playing with that rainbow llama. I do have my coffee here, and I did take them for a little short walk just so they could take care of their business. And yeah, anyways, I'll be back in a bit. I won't end it right now. I'll end it after I put that chili in its final storage spot for now, just so that I can tidy up this ending of this freezer meal video. Alright guys, I've done my coffee. I had to pack the lunches for the kids. I didn't even do that last night. Oh, I got a bag out already. This might be too big of a bag, but I have this here to maybe try to hold it up. I usually use a big juice pitcher, but I'm too lazy to go get it. This might work. This is the innards of that slow cooker I was using the other day. Still sitting on the counter, so. Oh gosh. Yeah, last night at the acting, like the play, it was really neat just to see some of the people that probably do this, have done this before in the community that I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know very many people there, but it was neat. And the director lady, I'm assuming that's what she's called, apparently she's a bus driver. The kids knew who she was, and I didn't know who she was. But just listening to her talk, she's extremely enthusiastic and very serious about what she's doing. Like very passionate, and very animated. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's really quite something. And some of the people there, I only seen a couple of the grown folks. Like it's an adult play. It's just there's children as munchkins. Are very serious about it, but playfully serious about it. But this lady, well, like I said, it was just the 3 kids there tonight. And she was sure to explain, I just want to explain to you guys while Mom's here, if there's any kind of upset or argument, you know, misbehaving, you're out of here. I'm just like, oh my God. She didn't say it in a mean way, but that's kind of how she said it, but then went on to talk just whatever. Anyways, everybody seemed very much into it and took it very seriously. Like, I don't think I could be an actor. Well, maybe I could. I probably could, but I'd be like, secretly inside, I'd be like talking to myself about everybody around. Like, oh my goodness, this was crazy. You see this and that and whatever. I don't know if that's enough for a, that's probably enough for a meal thing. Anyways, there. I'll just write chili on it. Yesterday's date. We're good. I can just imagine the closer it gets to showtime, like in the spring, the more, you know, like when you think of directors like in movies or cartoons, or automatically what comes to mind is the Flintstones Christmas Carol when Fred is supposed to be Scrooge and everything. Not that this lady's gonna be whatever, but she's in charge of it all. So and she said, when you guys are here, assuming that I'm not here because I'm the top dog, but I'm the boss. And yes, she is the boss of the play and who's in it and what goes on. But it was just like, I'm the boss. Like, yes. I said, you hear that? Because if you act up, she's going to tell me. And anyways, it was a neat experience. Because I've never been involved in a community play. Like, not that I am specifically, but I'm just like, it's so good that this is here and communities do this. It's just, I've never been in that circle at all. Like, I didn't know. It's so good because, you know, it's a creative outlet, and people that pay to go see these shows, they can take pride in, you know, the creative forces we have in this area, because like I said, I didn't see anybody really act. I seen one lady, the Wicked Witch, and I had seen her before, you know, out in real life, and she's very active in the community, I believe. Anyways, she did the whole voice and everything, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. The whole walking around like the Wicked Witch and stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness. This is awesome. And then everybody that was sitting around waiting, you know, for their turn. And these are all grown people, right? Like, they're all right into it. And I'm just like, oh, I want to be into it too. I just want to be a fly on the wall, though. Fly on the wall suits me just fine. Okay. All right, good. That was fine sitting out on the porch last night. It was cold out there. It actually snowed a little bit. We got a little snow on the ground. Put it there. It was cold. This one's not quite as big as that. I'll probably leave this one in the fridge for today. After school, if anybody wants chili, whatever's left, I'll throw in the freezer. I gotta push out some of the, yeah, what time is it? 6:38. I'll go start waking the kids up once I label these and get them situated. I emptied the dishwasher. I'll put that bowl in there. Last night, one thing I did go do was rotate the stuff from the washer to the dryer. There's a bunch of dry clothes in front of the dryer on the floor, clean. And then whatever, I just didn't want to leave clothes in the washing machine to get stinky overnight, you know. You know that. We've all done it. I've done it several times. And something I want to do today is drop that food off to Saritha and Walter. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited and nervous because it's just meeting somebody new, but yesterday was the 19th. But I think it'll be fun. I can't bring Violet and Boris, and I don't want to bring any kids this time just because it's the first time, but Mally might end up staying home today. I don't know. She came home and took a Tylenol cold. Her head was all congested and stuff like that. So we'll see. If she is, I can go down during the day, but I'm going to call Saritha because if he has workers today, I don't want to go when they're there. Chili. January 19th, 23. There, this one goes in the freezer, this one goes in the fridge. Yeah, we got chili done. It's compost day today, and I have two little, like they're little freezer bags, the little ones of ground pork. I thought I'd do up a couple of dumplings, but I think it might be too long. I hate throwing out food, but today's compost day. And that's been out for, when was it? Was it the first time I took out stuff? I think I'm just going to toss it. There's some casualties of war, even though it's not war, but I just could not. I had planned on doing that steak up and doing those dumplings up last night, but I had to punch out. I really did. And today I will want to just take it easy. I'll probably take it a bit easy. I'm going to make supper tonight. Well, I'll talk about this in the video I'm going to start after that, but I need to go wake up the kids, so I'm going to say thanks for joining me yesterday. Believe me, I'm going to pick the story back up once I end this, but thanks for joining me yesterday. We did get quite a bit done. So what did we do? What did I make yesterday? My mind's going blank. Oh, we made turkey and potatoes and carrots and pork. I marinated that steak, made chili. Did I do anything else? I don't know, but thanks for joining me yesterday. I love hanging out with you in the kitchen, honestly, or anywheres in the house. I'm just talking. And I know some people might think, oh, well, you're just talking to the phone, but I really feel like like you guys are here. I'm not joking. But, yeah, we're getting things done. I don't know. I might take some stuff out today. I'm not going to do a whole lot of cooking. I will cook that steak. I will make supper tonight. Maze has hockey tonight. I'm going to do that laundry. And probably try to rest my feet a bit because, yeah, I just don't want to get into a state where I really can't move. And been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. So anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.